Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most mysterious and exciting coins in American numismatics, the 1981 quarter dollar. Now, you may be asking, what makes this particular coin so special? Why is it worth millions when its face value is just 25 cents? Stay tuned, because we've got an intriguing journey ahead. So, first things first, let's talk about the 1981 quarter dollar itself. Produced in Philadelphia, the P mint mark tells us this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the oldest and one of the most significant mints in the US. But when you see a standard 1981 quarter, you might not think much of it. After all, it looks just like any other quarter from the early 80s, right? At face value, a 1981 quarter is worth 25 cents. And just like millions of other quarters from that year, it was released into circulation, likely passing through the hands of countless people over the decades. But what if I told you that certain versions of this coin could be worth far more than you'd ever expect? In fact, some collectors claim this coin could be worth as much as $44 million. Yes, you heard that right, $44 million. So, what exactly makes this 1981 quarter so unique and potentially worth such a jaw-dropping amount? The answer lies in something that has baffled coin collectors for years, an anomaly that turns a seemingly ordinary coin into a treasure. It's all about errors and misprints. Let's break this down. Every once in a while, during the coin production process, something goes wrong. It could be a misaligned die, a mistake in the striking process, or something else that leads to a rare error. These errors are what make certain coins incredibly valuable to collectors. For example, take the famous 1913 Liberty Head nickel, which sold for over $4 million in 2018. And that's where the 1981 quarter comes in. While the vast majority of 1981 quarters are worth face value or only slightly more, there's a small percentage of them that contain a serious minting flaw. Specifically, these rare quarters feature a redouble die obverse error. So, let's take a closer look at what a redouble die obverse error is. This happens when the die that stamps the coin is misaligned during the minting process, causing the design to be stamped more than once. The result? A coin with double details, particularly visible in the date, lettering, and sometimes even the motto, E pluribus unum. This mistake makes the coin extremely unique and highly sought after by collectors. On a regular coin, these details are sharp and clear, but with a double die obverse, the details are doubled, creating a noticeable blur or shadow effect. It's a subtle difference that only the keenest eye can spot, but it's this very error that could send the value of a 1981 quarter skyrocketing. Now, let's address the million-dollar question. Why $44 million? Well, this is a bit of a mystery that blends speculation, rarity, and the world of high-end coin collecting. While it's not officially confirmed that a 1981 quarter has ever sold for $44 million, the potential for such a high value stems from how rare and unique this type of error coin is. Imagine finding a coin that no one knew existed, or discovering that a minting error occurred on a coin that wasn't supposed to be minted that way. High-profile auctions, private sales, and collector interest in unique error coins can often push their value into the millions. Take the 1937 three-legged buffalo nickel, for example, another famous coin with a minting error. It sold for over $3 million in 2018. So, while the $44 million figure might seem like an exaggeration, it's not completely out of the realm of possibility for the right buyer with the right coin. So, how can you spot one of these rare, error-filled 1981 quarters? Well, first off, you need to know where to look. A regular 1981 quarter doesn't have anything that stands out visually, but once you know what you're looking for, spotting the error becomes much easier. Start by examining the date, especially the numbers 1 and 9 in 1981. The doubling effect often shows up here, with the numbers appearing to have a shadow or an extra outline. Similarly, check the lettering around the edge of the coin. The word Liberty and the motto, In God We Trust, are often where the error shows most clearly. Once you've identified a potential double die error, it's time to get it professionally graded. There are companies like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service that specialize in grading coins. Getting your coin certified can significantly increase its value, especially if it turns out to be one of the rare, error-filled 1981 P quarters. Just imagine holding in your hand a 1981 P quarter that could change your life. While the majority of these coins aren't worth a fortune, if you do happen to stumble upon one with that rare error, you could be looking at a windfall worth hundreds of thousands or even millions. Could there be a hidden treasure lurking in your pocket change, just waiting to be discovered? Only time will tell, but the allure of rare coins and the stories behind them keep collectors excited and searching for that next big find. Will you be the one to discover the next $44 million 1981 P quarter? It's incredible to think that a small coin, once lost in circulation and passed from person to person, could end up being worth such a huge sum of money. And that's the beauty of coin collecting, the thrill of the hunt. It's not just about owning a coin, it's about uncovering a piece of history, something with a story that goes beyond its face value. And for some lucky collectors, that story might just be worth millions. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the significance of a coin like the 1981 P quarter in the broader context of American numismatics. Over the years, coins have not only served as currency but also as symbols of the country's heritage, its values, and its progress. The quarter itself has evolved over centuries, from the old coins of the early colonial days to the familiar, modern quarters we use today. But with era coins like this 1981 P quarter, we are reminded that even in the world of numismatics, surprises can happen. A small mistake at the mint can lead to a coin that stands the test of time, becoming a rare and valuable artifact for generations of collectors to come. And as we've seen, the world of rare coins is full of wonder and excitement. It's not just about having money, it's about understanding the story, the history, and the rarity behind each coin. In the case of the 1981 P quarter, you never know what you could find in your change. What might look like an ordinary coin could turn out to be something extraordinary. Thanks for tuning into this exciting deep dive into the 1981 P quarter dollar. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on future videos about rare coins and their incredible stories. And who knows, maybe next time, we'll be talking about your discovery of a rare coin worth millions. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep an eye on your change. You never know when a small coin could turn into a big fortune.